This will be the start of a series of videos where I show and hopefully be able to explain some of many random elements you can get in Unknow map, which is a special map in Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Because they have so many random and unique features you will not find in normal maps. Since it's the map I mostly play, and because I get asked what X or Y random feature does, hopefully with this and the next video you will know what to do when you get these random and unique features. Also will be showcased how much randomly random is the Unknown. Before we start, although I will explain each feature separately, as you will see most often than not you will get more than one random feature at a time. Plus some random features can be guessed to appear, like if you see a random placeholder stack of crates, a crate of wounded soldiers, and so on. Starting off, here we get a supply wagon for each time we reach a new age. This wagon must be deleted, and after a couple of seconds, a 500 resource crate will appear in its place. The order of crates you receive is 500 food H2, 500 wood H3, 500 coin H4, and finally 500 of each of the previous resources H5. While playing a native civilization, Aztec, Haudenosaunee, Inca or Lakota, you may start with a plaza wagon and heal it to work into the plaza. With the Aztec, it's advisable later into the game for you to delete this healer, since the Aztec warrior priest is more efficient in the plaza, and they share the same build limit. Meanwhile, if you are playing a European civilization, you will start with a church wagon or similar building for Mexico, USA and the Asian civilizations. With this wagon you can build a church. This also will increase the maximum number by 1, allowing you to double your XP from this building. For civilization like the Ottoman and Malta you can get 3 mosques/churches. Alongside the wagon you get a healer unit for the respective civilization, to help you in your early treasure hunting. On the average game you will start with a silver, copper or gold mine, but you also can start with a salt mine. This mine has 10,000 coin each, but this mine also will lower your village gather rate by 30%. As you can see, you're gathering at 0.42 coin per second, while the default gather rate is 0.6. This of course will impact your booming. You also can start with 2 mines of unknown origin. These mines cannot be mined by villagers, but they provide you a steady trickle of coin, 3 coin per second for each mine. You may not know what they are made of, but you may know who built them. There is also another special spawn for mines, where you can get this agglomeration of pointy segmented mines, where each segment has 50 coin, that your village can mine. Villagers can also walk through these segments. Aside from the aesthetical change, they work like a regular mine. If you are playing a non-African civilization, you can get a market wagon. This wagon works like the Dutch team card, Team House of Nassau. It will make all the Age 1 market upgrades / exploration age upgrades cost free, giving you an early boost to your economy free of charge. A variation to this is instead of market wagon, you start with livestock market, which is the same building that an African civilization gets. It has the same functionality of the African civilization. It can be used to fatten cattle and to sell the same cattle for wood or coin. African civilization get the best of both wagons. They start with X livestock wagon, making them be able to build 2 livestock wagons at the start of the game. Plus at H1, exploration age upgrades are cost free. As many other special unknown map spawns, playing or having your own game, Alpha or Ethiopia will increase the likelihood of this spawn to happen. You may start a new game with Orchard Rickshaw. This rickshaw when built will transform into a sherry orchard, which has 5,000 food. Also it has the added bonus of increasing your villager gather rate by 35%, 0.9 food per second, compared with normal berry bush gather rate which is 0.67 per second. This gather rate is also higher than the default gather rate from villagers on hunt, which is 0.84 food per second. But if you are playing Japan, ironically this increased gather rate doesn't happen. What you'll get instead is additional orchard rickshaw, making you able to build 2 sherry orchards at game start. Playing however in Japan, in-game will increase the likelihood of this spawn. While playing any civilization, sometimes after reaching H2 you'll get 2 tavern wagons. These wagons can be transformed into taverns, and these taverns will have an extra variety of mercenary units compared to the standard 3 you get each game. Plus they can unlock outlaws that are civilization specific, like the Mexico and USA outlaws. Also set the maximum number of taverns by 2, which means civilizations that can increase tavern limit 3 or more like Italians, Americans and Mexicans get their maximum capacity reduced. Speaking of mercenary units, in Unknow map sometimes you get the ability to train the original Hackapell from the first Age of Empires 3 game, before they got reworked into Arquebuser, which they still share the same traits, a low HP, high damage, heavy cavalry. The major difference being the Arquebuser also has a short-ranged AoE attack. In the Unknow map you may start with a Lombard wagon, which will transform into a Lombard that you can use to exchange/convert resources. If you are playing Italy, this wagon will increase your capacity by 1, which means you can have 6 Lombards. And as some other civilization, playing with Italy or having an Italian player in the game will increase the likelihood of this spawn. The Unknow map is also home to many unique native or alliances. One of them is Lenape native, which you may find a trading post to ally with, in a random Unknow map. Check out my other video to learn more about them. With this I end up in the first episode of Exploring the Unknown. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, and if you want, leave a comment. See you in the next episode.